G'day guys, so as requested, in this video I'll show how to efficiently stack metal foundations on a raft. I've already shown how to do it in stone, but metal has to use different levels, as metal foundations aren't as high as stone ones. So grab your rudder and place your first pillar over top of the mast, but make sure it's a bit further forward than what I just placed it there. I'll come back to that later at the end of the video. Okay, snap a thatch foundation to the side of the pillar, a thatch ceiling off that, and another thatch foundation underneath the ceiling. You can demolish everything except that last thatch foundation. Now I'm just going to lower the metal foundation down to the standard level that I use over the top of the raft. So one pillar half a square back, then a pillar half a square forward. Thatch foundation off the other side. Demolish the pillar and place a pillar in the centre of the foundation. Demo the foundation, and now you can start placing the metal foundation down. So now what we've created is the walkway level, which is the lowest metal level, and the level which will hold the walls, which is a high thatch one we've preserved off the side. Now fully extend that lowest level over the raft, and remember to lower it once more over the rudder so we can grab hold of it. So pillar in the centre square and lower it over the rudder. And then extend the sides out, finding the highest level. Now to place the walls, we can do one of two things. We can extend the thatch foundation out wherever we want a wall to be, which is what I prefer to do and keeps a lower profile. Or we can just start directly stacking the foundation around the edge, directly on top, which will give more vertical space inside. I'm going to make it 3x4 like the previous stone bow. So extend that walkway level around the back as well. This is a bit of a pain, but make sure you get it all at the same level. This would have been easier if I placed the whole walkway level down before the wall level. But that's it. Okay, so now we've got the whole raft covered and we've started the walls. Now I'm going to set the level needed for the walls and the roof. So start with the pillar in the middle of the thatch foundation. Make sure it's at the lowest snap point. Because we've already got a lower foundation next to it, there's a lower snap point than usual. Place another pillar up, then two thatch foundations out the side. And snap a thatch foundation underneath that. That's the level that will be acting as the wall. And you no longer need that supporting structure. Now place a pillar in the side of that foundation at the lowest snap point. Demolish the middle one. And place another one in the centre, again at the lowest snap point. Demolish the side one. Extend the pillar up one more. Two thatch ceilings out. And a thatch foundation underneath. And again demolish all the supporting structure. And what you've created is the wall level and the ceiling level. Now extend a thatch foundation out and place a metal foundation underneath. And that's the start of your wall. Now extend two thatched ceilings out from the highest foundation. a thatch foundation underneath, and then a metal one. And now that's the start of your ceiling. Again, extend it forward under the thatch ceiling. And as you can see, we've got plenty of headroom, so we don't have to duck. No thatch is needed now, so you can get rid of all of that. Extend one more ceiling foundation out the back, and that's all the full ceiling. The foundations are low enough now that you can just walk over it without jumping, which is nice on a moving boat, whereby you can't jump or you go flying out the back. Now you can extend the walls all around the side. You won't need to put that ceiling down, but sometimes it's easier to do that. Just extend a thatch ceiling right around the edge, then look up at the bottom of the thatch ceiling and you'll snap straight into place. But here I'm just juggling with all the snap points. Okay, now, so I've placed a preserving bin inside, just to show that you can't damage anything through the gaps that can be seen. You can't access the inventory, nor can you pike through that gap. And it's still undamaged. You can just pretend all those gaps are bulletproof glass. Now I'll put 2 doors in. And now the boat's fully sealed up. If you want a quick exit, just like on the stone boat, you can use a chair. Just place a chair as close to the wall as possible. Jump on the chair, jump off to push you on top of the boat. Now if you want to cover the invisible mast, and yes, it is still vulnerable after the latest updates, you'll need to push the foundation up another couple levels at the front. So it's done the same way as the way we found the roof height. You have to lower each level 3 levels before setting it down. So a pillar in the centre of the foundation, then a pillar on the edge at the lowest level, demolish the centre pillar, and place another one in the centre again at the lowest level. Another pillar up and 2 thatch ceilings out from the centre. Now you can snap the next level down. Demolish the supporting structure. And lay the foundation next to it. As always, if you have trouble finding the snap point, just put a thatch ceiling down and look up at the bottom of it. Now you have to repeat that same process one more time. Make sure you're always finding that lowest snap point. Now, once you've got rid of all the supporting structure, you're finished. Don't worry about the little bit of mast hanging at the top. That can't be damaged. Unlike the rest of it. And for those questioning, why don't I just hide it? If you hide it, you can still damage it. That's why. Now, one thing to be really careful about is not leaving anything protruding at the front, especially with metal foundations. Remember when I said push that first pillar you place further forward than what I did in this video. That's because I've left a bit of nub sticking at the front. Push it a bit further forward than the mast since we're going 4 squares back anyway. So it should look like this other raft, with nothing poking at the front. Anyway, that's it guys. Sorry for the boring video, but it's more practical than entertaining, this one. But that's the most efficient way to fully encase a raft in metal foundation. If you want to use stone foundation, I've already done that in another video, where you have to use different levels. I'll try to get the next video out pretty quick, which will look at arming up the plants on stacked foundation walls.